'cause I hear your song.
Action. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the special edition of ERM News Weekly. This is Jenny Journalist live in the famous Vondelpark, and today we're investigating on the highly alarming rumors of a bridge being built, or a road even being built in the Vondelpark. So we're gonna investigate on it, and the first one to give a comment we have right here on the spot, M.I.E.K.E municipality man. So hello.
Hello Jenny. Hello viewers. You're welcome to this beautiful park on this chilly day. In fact, it's true. We are thinking of building a bridge over the park, and this is in reaction to the complaints of traffic congestion, risks of accident, pollution, as well as delay in transportation along the Overtoom highway. We thought among several alternatives to construct an overpass in order to link the Overtoom to the north and the Vondelpark to the south, so that this problem could be solved.
And how did you do it? Did you do all this research yourself?
Well, unfortunately, I'm not an economist. Fortunate enough also, we contracted the consultant company, and we have here the modeler, Mark, who is going to give us the detail about the project. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah, well, as the Major said, we were asked to investigate the bridge over the Vondelpark. And in order to do that, well, we first had to define the problem. Should we build a bridge over the Vondelpark? And in order to give an answer to that, we did a proper cost-benefit analysis. Well, what was our first step in that? Well, we thought we first have to define the scenarios. Of course, you can also do nothing besides building the bridge. But we also did, after thorough investigation, think of an alternative. That's a tunnel. So these are the three scenarios we took into account. Well, first we thought, well, we have to define the stakeholders. Who are those stakeholders? Well, of course, the municipality, because they asked us to investigate on this problem. Well, the inhabitants of Amsterdam in general, and also the local residents who are living around the park. Then, of course, we thought of road drivers who want more accessibility, park users who just like to stroll or jog or cycle in the park, and of course the local businesses who might benefit from this because the accessibility is better, but also some local business have to be closed. Well, after having defined these stakeholders, we thought, well, we could now define the effects. We divided these effects into economic, ecological and social effects. Well, to give more detail on the effects we determined is, well, the economic effects are, there will be some more employment in the construction. Of course, we think by building a road or a tunnel, the pollution will decrease. Travel time also. Well, safety, well, we took it into account as an economic effect, but you could also say it's a social effect. Well, the local business sales, and as I said, of course, the highest costs are coming from the construction of the road and the maintenance afterward. Well, the third effect, or the second effect we took into account was ecological effects, and of course biodiversity and fragmentation are the most important ones, I think. And well, we did a thorough investigation, and we even took into account another consultancy company. But well, in the end, we thought we found out that biodiversity should be neglected. It's just, in monetary terms, just almost nothing, especially because it's a city park, and well, there is almost no biodiversity. The third group of effects are the social effects. Oh, nice words. Well, no, the social effects are, of course, disamenities, as noise, visual disamenity and accessibility. Well, we did do a contingent valuation to determine the monetary effects for the disamenities. Well, we had, of course, a lot of data sources. The most important one was that we consulted the Amsterdam Bureau of Statistics, who already did a Vondelpark survey last year. And you're also able to buy the Vondelpark at koopvondelpark.nl, and there we used some numbers to get the value for this park. Well, of course, a very important data source was the service we did. We for the contingent valuation of the disamenity, and That's how we defined the willingness to pay for having a bridge, or maybe the alternative, the tunnel. And then, well, the final stage of the first phase was, of course, the cash flow projection. A lot of numbers, a lot of crunching done there. Of course, the important ones are that the road construction will cost 10 million to do, and the tunnel variant will cost around 100 million. Well, of course, we took into account all the effects like disamenities, local business, biodiversity, well, that's zero in this case, and the crime, also in euro values, and we did a projection for 10 years of these cash flows.